The following is a presentation of the Massachusetts Bankers Association. Couple quick questions here. Money. First of all, the dollar bill. Whose face is on the dollar bill?
Benjamin Franklin?
Lincoln.
No. Wait,
No. Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, snap.
Obama.
George Washington.
Who's Ben Bernanke?
I don't know.
The president of this bank? Question mark.
I've heard the name.
The head of
The
what?
Treasury Department.
What does ATM stand for?
I have no idea.
Automated teller machine.
Money.
Machine.
Machine.
Automated telling machine.
What does the Fed do?
The Federal Department of Regulation.
They print money.
They print money.
They adjust the interest rates of loans that they loan out to other banks.
What is the largest bill currently printed by the United States government?
$100 bill.
$1,000 bill?
But I thought it was a million, but I'm not sure.
The New York Stock Exchange. Where's it located?
On Wall Street.
Not sure.
New York City.
Oh, snap.
Welcome everybody, welcome. Give me a round of applause. Hey! We're at the Common Sense competition, the financial education competition here at the State House. It's Ramiro from Jammin' 94.5. You already know who I am, don't pretend like you don't. This guy, nobody knows who he is. But he's very important. His name is Jeff Fuhrer. He's the Executive Vice President and Senior Policy Advisor at the Federal Reserve.
Yes.
Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you.
What does that mean? I don't know. So Jeff, give us a quick synopsis of what you do.
So what I'd say is I spend a lot of time worrying about how the economy's doing, and when things aren't going well, I give advice to folks who try to fix it. That's my job.
Beautiful. Yeah. Do we understand now? Yeah.
Yeah, now you got it.
I still don't get it. Anyway, here to tell us why this competition is very important for us and why we're all here today is my friend. We hang out. He's cool. David Florine. My boy.
Thanks, Ramiro, and hello, everyone. You're all here to learn about money and how to manage your own. Mass Bankers Association, which represents all of the 195 banks across Massachusetts, from the largest and the smallest, from Pittsfield to Provincetown, is glad that you're here. This is an important event to help all of us and help all of you learn a little bit more about managing your money. We are the association. We provide legislative, research, advocacy services to all of the 64,000 people that work in your banks across the state. And this is an important part of what we do for them and for you. I would also like to thank those who are the reason why we're here today. The 5 banks, again, from across the state, they are representative of the many banks that are very active in supporting particularly these institutions, financial education in their communities. Bank of America, Cape Cod 5-cent Savings Bank on the Cape, Danvers Bank in the North Shore, Citizens Union Bank in southeastern Massachusetts, and in western Massachusetts, People's Bank. They, again, are the reason that we're here. We thank them for making this whole event possible. So let's get on with the program.
Thank you, David. All right. He's much more lively on the weekend, trust me. So here's a weird statistic for you, okay? Parents are actually more likely to talk to their kids about sex education than financial education. How creepy is that? How creepy is that? So how many of you guys here, how many of you guys own cars? Anybody here own a car? You got a car? You got a car? Cell phones? Everyone got a cell phone, right? Anyone here pay your own bills? How many people here pay their own bills? Crickets.
Nice. Man,
it's a good thing you're here. You're going to learn about all this stuff, okay? So here's the deal. Let me just flip this right quick. What we're going to be doing today is asking some questions to test how much you know about money. As you can tell by your T-shirts, we got 2 teams here. We got the blue team. What up,
Blue team, yes! Blue team.
We got the green team.
Yes,
We have 50 students here today, Jeff. They're representing schools across Massachusetts. Let me shout out the students. Here's the cool thing, though. They're not split up. The teams aren't one school versus another. You guys are all mixed up. So some of you guys are with friends, and then you're with strangers. So it's pretty cool. We got Barnstable High School from Hyannis here in the house. Where you at? Where you at? Why do I feel like teachers only clapped and no students? Falmouth High School, where you at? New Bedford High School, New Bedford High School. There it is. Oh! BMC Durfee. Yeah. Bam. Danvers High School. Yeah. City on a Hill Charter School, Roxbury. Chicopee Comprehensive High School, Chicopee. The High School of Science and Technology in Springfield. Oh! This guy just clapped for 2 schools. Here's how it's gonna work, okay? Each of you guys have a people meter on you, okay? These things are used to answer the questions. We got 20 multiple choice questions. It's gonna be broken down to 4 rounds. The team with the most number of correct answers on each question will win the points. First round and second round is 5 points. Third round, 10 points each question, and the fourth round is worth 20 points. The reason they set it up like that is if for some reason you guys are just getting smoked in the first 3 rounds, you actually still have a chance to come back and win this thing, so you won't be like, oh, we're out of here, we're gonna lose. You're gonna have 10 seconds to answer each question, and after 10 seconds, I'm gonna announce the correct answer, and Jeff is gonna give us some information regarding the answer, break it down a little more to make it easy for you guys. Like I said, although you guys are working as a team, you're still answering as individuals. So the reason that I'm telling you this is that so you don't start discussing the answers with each other, because let's say, for example, that you don't know the answer to a question, and your friend next to you thinks they know the answer to a question, and they give you the answer. Now you got 2 people who got the question wrong. You know what I'm saying? So each of you guys answer individually. Does that make any sense to you? Just making sure. Just making sure. Unless you want to help out, the kids in the back. Anyway, so the team with the most points at the end will be declared the Common Sense champion, and we'll be leaving with fabulous prizes. Oh! So, round 1, here we go. There are 5 steps in the financial planning process. What should be the first step in the process? Is it 1, create a plan, 2, find out what others do, 3, set goals, or 4, make a decision and take action? 10 seconds. All right.
Time's up.
Let's see what the answer is. The correct answer is 3, set goals. 52% of you guys, that's just a little over half, knew that? What is wrong with the rest of you guys? Who actually said find out what others do? Are you kidding me?
Did they know anything?
Are you kidding me? You know how usually it's like 3 kind of could be right and 1 like definitely not right answer? That's a definitely not right answer. So 52% of you guys got that one correct. Congratulations to you. And everyone else, good luck. Question number 2 now. A plan for managing money, dividing up expected income and expenses among spending and savings options based on personal goals during a given time period is called what? Is it 1, spending payments, 2, installment payments, 3, budget, or 4, fixed payments? 10 seconds now. All right. The correct answer is...
Oh, look at that.
budget. Bam!
Yes. Boom.
You have redeemed yourselves. Give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah.
There we go. Beautiful.
Hey, let me say something about budgets, though. So it's great that you guys almost all got the right answer. Budgets are really important, but what a lot of people do is they make a budget. They write down how much I'm going to spend on food and my car and my cell phone bill, and then they never look at it again. No, 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 no. The value of the budget is you keep going back and checking and say, I said I was going to spend this much on food and on my cell phone. What did I actually spend? Where do I need to make adjustments? That's important. So it's great you got the budget right. So you should start making a budget now. But don't put it in a drawer somewhere. Use it. Keep comparing it to what you actually spend. That's the value of it.
Boom.
Boom.
Question number 3. What do you call the amount of a loss you must pay out of your own pocket before the insurance company will step in and pay the rest? Is it 1, collision, 2, premium, 3, term life, or 4, deductible? 10 seconds. All right. Wow, Look
Nice
at that.
job.
You guys nailed it. Deductible. Bam.
Well done.
We got a smart crew here. Smart and sexy. Question number 4. Credit is important when you need to what? 1, finance college. 2, buy a car. 3, get a job. Or 4, all of the above. 10 seconds begins now. You know what's funny? Before I was even done asking the question, I saw people like, shut up, I already know the answer to this one. So I'm very curious to see how we did. Look at that, 82%. All of the above. Very good, guys.
Nice
very
job.
good, very good, very good. You guys are very smart. Why is establishing, because you always see those commercials that are like, oh, you know, what's your credit score, blah, 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 blah. So why is establishing good credit important?
So that, you know, there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to want to finance your education perhaps, or purchase a car, or maybe down the road if you're lucky, purchase a home. To do that, you're going to have to borrow money. Borrowing money is fine as long as you do it sensibly. To be able to borrow money, you have to have established a good credit record. What does that mean? It just means that whatever you owe, you pay it every single month and you pay it on time. No skip payments, no late payments. That establishes a good credit record. Then you will be able to get the financing to buy those things that will help you move your life and your career forward.
Beautiful.
So it's critical.
Very critical. Are you remembering this? Are you? Question number 5. This will end round 1. There is a cost to borrow money. What's it called? Is it 1, interest, 2, price, 3, principal, or 4, disinterest? 10 seconds now. Let's see how we did. Wow. Wow, 96%. You guys are right.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Interest. All right, so that's the end of round 1. We're going to come back next with round 2 and the scores. Hang on.
I can't wait.
Did you know that the study of currency and the history of money is known as numismatics, and that throughout history, before bills and coins, various populations worldwide used clamshells, conch shells, tulip bulbs, ivory, clay, live animals, and grain as currency. As long as it could be divided and it was scarce, it could be money.
All right, welcome back to the Common Sense Competition. All right, so before we kick off round 2, let me give you the scores for round 1. I believe the score was blue team 15.
Yeah.
Green team 0. No, I'm only kidding. Green team 10. 10. That's good. That's good.
All right.
You're still in it. Round 2 is also worth 5 points a question. Okay? And now, we have a special guest today to ask our next question. Representative Alice Peisch. She's here from the Norfolk District and serves as a House Chair on the Joint Committee on Education. She's also a member of the Special Joint Committee on Redistricting. Okay. I don't know what that means. Please welcome Representative Alice Peisch.
Thank you very much. I think it's very appropriate that you are all here dealing with issues of financial literacy and education at the State House, because the Education Committee that I chair is considering a proposal that would require that all grades, kindergarten through 12th, have some sort of financial literacy requirement. So I'm just curious as to 2 questions for you all. This is just, don't press your buttons, just raise your hands. Or how many of you have had some kind of education in these things in your schools as part of the regular curriculum that everybody has to have? So that would suggest there's a need for this. And how many of you think it would be a good idea? Oh, all right. So I will take that back to the committee and let them know that we have an unscientific sample of public school students that believe we need to have more education on financial literacy.
100% of the students want it. We did a poll, and
Right,
100%
right,
of students
that's
want to
right.
do it.
So, next question is, which of these bills can affect your credit? Medical bills, car loans, student loans, or all of the above?
100%. That was
So that's great. The correct answer you all knew was all of the above, which is as I was watching the first round, I don't know, did we have 100% on any
No,
other questions?
no,
So
the
that's
first
great.
one.
So I'm encouraged to see that we're improving as time goes on. So I'm wondering, in what ways, Jeff, can these bills affect your credit?
So first I want to say 100% is terrific. You actually, it turns out you cannot get higher than 100%. That's it. So you hit the max already, so that's terrific. So all of these bills can affect your credit because there are folks out there who are tracking your payments. If you make a payment on a regular and timely basis, as we said earlier, every month you make the payment, it's never late, you get a great credit score. If any one of these bills is late or missed completely, that's a mark against your credit score, and you're going to be less able to get credit as you go along. So all of those things affect it, so it's really important to keep track of all your bills. Pay them all, pay them on time.
Thank you. Next question.
So the next question is, over time, which will cause you to spend more on clothing purchases? Planning ahead for your purchases? Shopping at discount stores? Buying the latest trends? Or buying quality clothes?
10 seconds.
Ah, 90%. That's still very good. And I think this question actually was not quite as easy to figure out as the last one. Particularly, I noticed that if I'm reading that chart right, 10% also said buying quality clothes. I think that goes to show that some of you appreciate that sometimes quality costs more than the discount, and that could, in fact, increase your spending at the moment. But I think the key to this question, and you always have to focus on every word in the question, is over time. So over time, if you buy something of quality, you're likely to save money because it's going to last you longer. But I'm very encouraged to see that 90% knew that buying the latest trends is not necessarily the best way to save money. So congratulations. Good work.
Thank you very much. Representative Tice.
Thank you.
Next question. What is the youngest age at which you can obtain a credit card under your own signature? 1, 16, 2, 18, 3, 20, or 4, 21. 10 seconds. Let's see here. 95%, man, you guys are good. Except that that's the wrong answer. Oh. The right answer is 21. You see the people who got 3% there? 3% of you. 21. 21. I would have gotten that answer wrong too, though, I'm not going to lie.
So, but there's a reason for that, right? Because that actually changed. So it used to be that you could get a credit card at the age of 18. It was just last year they changed the law to raise it to 21. So there's exceptions to that. It may not be fair. So you can still get it at 18 if you can show that you're making enough income to support having a credit card, or if you get someone to co-sign with you, someone who's got income coming in the door. But other than that, it's 21 now. One of the reasons they did that is that they found that 82% of college students who had credit cards were carrying balances from month to month. And when we talk about revolving credit later on, that is really expensive. The interest rates that are charged on those credit cards when you carry the balance from month to month are 10 to 25%. That is huge. That mounts up at a tremendous rate. So that's why they changed it.
There you go. Now you know.
That's why I'm here.
We all learned something. I don't know the answers to these questions. I'm like, see?
Could be.
All right, question number 9. You have a revolving credit card. It means, 1, credit is repeatedly available up to a specified amount as repayments are made. 2, the APR changes based on the prime rate. 3, the bank has the right to raise the APR after several later missed payments. Or 4, the bank allows you to charge product monthly. 10 seconds. By the way, I'm a grown man. I don't know the answer to this question either. 45% of you said 1, credit is repeatedly available up to a specified amount as repayments are made, and you are correct. Very nice. That's still less than half of the room. It looks like a lot of people were confused. Let's see, a lot of you picked 3. Did a lot of people kind of just like go, with this one and just hope that you got it right? The people who got it wrong? Be honest.
It's okay to admit it.
Well, I would have done the same thing. Next question. This is the last question of round 2. Which type of debt involves monthly payments that are not fixed? Is it 1, college loan, 2, mortgage, 3, credit card, or 4, car payment? 10 seconds. Let's see the answer. Credit card, 91% of you. 91% of you were correct. You guys. At the end of round 1, it was 15-10 blue team. Green team, do you think you have the lead now or what? You think you have the lead? Blue team, do you think you're still winning? No. Let's see the scores after round 2.
Oh! A dead heat!
It's tied. We didn't even set it up like this. This is perfect. All right, so that is the end of round 2. We're going to come back next with round 3.